Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm building a modern-ish home. It's kind of like a start, well, it's not a starter home because it's quite expensive, I think, but it's smaller than like a normal home, but it's quite nice, I think. So it's saying it's small actually. It's quite big because this isn't like the starting what you see now. Like I extend it on the other side, so it's got a bit more upstairs. So it could probably fit about 4 bedrooms. But this is just part 1 of 2. So the next part's obviously going to be like interiring it. This is just outside build. So at the moment I'm just trying to fit the roof on. I'm just trying to see how I could do it. So I've made it quite flat, and then I was thinking what windows I could put in, like how I'm meant to do it, so that's why I made it quite flat. Also, if there's like any pause in it, it's because I keep looking at a photo. I've got like a photo of a real house up that's kind of looks a bit like this, so I kind of went off a design of that. So I keep looking at that. My phone keeps going off, so I keep turning it back on and stuff. So yeah, I'm just, as you can see what I was just on about, I'm just adding in another bit here. It's like that. I'm trying to figure out which is the best way. So in the end I just end up dragging it like that. You know, the upstairs is a bit more bigger now, a lot more bigger actually. So I'm just adding in these supports to make it look more realistic, and it's not even, which is really annoying. So I think what I do is I extend it out once. Yeah, so now they're even. I just extend the back. This is all going to be a balcony here, and then there's going to be another balcony down below there. So now I'm starting to add in the windows at the front. I went for like a brown colour, I don't know, because I wanted it to be quite modern, which I thought darker colours is modern. I don't know, like white is modern, but I wanted to go for like dark on the outside or something. I don't know, because the actual house is white, so I thought if I made it dark windows on a white background it'd look better. Then I'm adding stone to the like bit that goes through the centre of the house, which I thought looked nice with the white. Once you'll see, I'm just pulling that bit back. Here I'm adding the main roof onto the house, which I thought I made that one slightly raised, and then this one I made like almost flat. You'll be able to see that I made that one like almost flat. I thought it looked nice having different levels instead of like doing it just one level throughout like the house. So here I'm trying to pick a roof colour. I don't know if I like it. I might change it next episode, but I added that in for now. And then adding the windows at the back. I did it really weird. I added in like section at a time. So I did the front, then I did the back. So I'm adding in the front windows, and then now back windows, now heading on to the side windows. I tried to make them look diagonal, like a bit unusual, which I'm passionate about because I tried to get it even, and then it wouldn't go even and stuff like that. Like, I left it like that and then put a square window. I found the square window, which made it so much easier. It just made it look better instead of leaving it like uneven, which is just annoying. So I moved that bit of roof back so I could put a corner, like a curved balcony on it. And then I think I get rid of the overhanging edge bit, like not on the balcony, on the roof. I think I get rid of the overhanging edge on the roof in a minute. Just now I'm trying to delete all the banister, which don't know why I'm doing it, but it took me forever to do all this. So now I think I add a hedge in, and I really don't like the hedge after that. So I changed that back, and I put like glass thing there. I'm just testing out. Look, here's the hedge. I didn't think it looked very nice. It just stood out too much. It didn't go with anything else in the house. So I got rid of that. Right, and then now I put that glass bit there, and then I move that back up like that. So now it don't come through the glass. And now I think I am going to add in the doors and windows for the balcony. I wanted to let in like loads of light. This is going to be like the master bedroom, so you can have a balcony and everything. So at the moment I'm just adding in the windows, which I added in brown, which I don't know why. So now I'm changing that now to grey. It looks kind of white, but in actual it's grey if you download it. And now I'm adding quite like a brown thing around the roof, a trim or whatever it's called. And I'm adding it around the whole house. Just I thought it looked like nice how it's separated it. I don't know. Just thought it's quite, I don't know, it reminds me of like a little log cabin or something. Now I'm adding in the door. And then also I made like a little fence here, like, but it's hedge. And then I changed that later, like make it shorter. And I add in some flowers along here, like along the front of the house. So that's going to be there in a minute on the screen. Got quite a really bad throat, so sorry if I'm coughing loads. Yeah, I think it's like here. For some reason I tried to pick up the flowers on the front of it. Right, here I'm like, I put these in at first, but then, I don't know, I didn't really like them. I'd make a gap here, just more convenient to get through. I got distracted, so I started to do that, and then I left the flowers for a bit, and then I came back to them after that. So now I did that. I think, I did all the paint on the wall. She's just white, plain white. I thought it went quite well. And then now I'm doing the flower thing, but I don't like it, so I changed that to these little small flowers, which I thought looked a lot better. It was really awkward because my camera kept moving like onto the layer of the house, like the top layer, and so it's really annoying. So here, like, I don't know why I did that, but I'm making them go like all the way down here. If you're wondering how I'm just like putting them on without going back to the bottom bar, you just hold down shift and then you can keep placing them without going back to there, as I'm doing here instead of going back down. Just neatening them up. Then I add these like them that I'm adding in now. I add them in a different colours all the way through it. I don't know, I thought they looked nice instead of just having them fully plain like all the way around it. So yeah, I didn't add any windows on this bottom bit. I don't think it needed them like on the outside, but when I go inside I might change my mind. It depends. I wanted to add like a little fence around the flowers, but it didn't work, so just scrap that idea. So here I'm adding in a light under the little porch area, and then I add some along this area where I'm here now, adding some along the side porch area. Now I'm adding the balcony, downstairs balcony in, and connecting like all this here, which that does not stay how I've got it at the moment. I left it like that for a bit, and then I think I did the downstairs balcony. I was just checking the lights there to check they work, check I placed them in the right place. Now I didn't actually keep that. I'm just doing the downstairs balcony. No, what do you call that downstairs thing? The decking area, that's it. Adding in windows at the side, and then I go onto the decking area. So here I'm doing kind of the same type of pattern throughout the house, so like goes like in a wavy kind of pattern, I don't know. And then I add another square window to make it even, because the house is like built off. So here I'm doing the same as I did at the front, adding in that and then making it so you can get through, and that's when I change that bit there, because I was like, oh well, you don't need that bit to go around then. And then I got rid of all that and then added that in because I was like, oh, it's not even. And then, by the way, if you can hear like squeaking, I'm sat on my chair and I keep like moving closer to the microphone. Now I'm adding in what I did upstairs, which took me a while to figure out like how I did it again, because I kept deleting it all. In the end I got it, and then I added, I think I added more glass banisters. I hope I did. I think I added the same ones. But then down here, like, it was a bit of this stone pattern sticking through the banister, so I was like, oh, I have to change that. So I just deleted that one corner there, which was poking through. Did it all again, and then added that into there, which now it wasn't poking through. And then I added the glass stuff in, just like that. And then I'm looking at the photo again to see if there's what else I needed to add. And then I left that gaff and I decided just to close it off when I come back. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. On to the screenshots.